Hey there everybody, Jared Adams of Sonic Control Studios. We're doing this video today to demonstrate some of the features of my plugin called Monitor Control, which is a fully functional Stream Deck native application that is compatible with your Trinnov Nova. Some of the features I want to go over today are the downmixes and the basic controls such as mute, dim, soloing outputs, and muting outputs. So if we switch over to the Stream Deck software screen, you guys can see the list of features that are available with the Pro version. Let's start with the downmixes. So I use these pretty regularly with my Nova whenever I'm mastering or producing. Obviously, they come with 4, if not more, within the Nova ecosystem. So this plugin comes with 4 of the downmixes. I use them for mono, stereo, swapped, and sides. So the nice thing about this plugin is that you have the option to program any of your buttons to any of the 4. You will get feedback illumination that actually will take place if one of them is active. And if one of them is not active, or none of them are active, none of them will be lit. So I'm usually in between the mono and the sides. The nice thing I like about this plugin is that when I'm in mono, I can adjust the sum level that takes place when you are summing in mono. The fold down rules that take place, I generally prefer them to my ears to be at -4.5 dB. For my space, it seems to work. So with mute and dim, pretty similar to the feedback illumination that the downmixes have. So if you hit mute, you'll get a feedback light on the button. You'll get a lot of display here on your LCD panel. And your volume meter display, that's all that is. It's just simply a volume meter. And that's located at the bottom of the list called Vol Meter dB or dBc. The nice thing about the volume meter is that if I decide to change my system to watch, check this out, to dB, the volume meter and the master volume LCD display will follow. Similarly with dim, you'll see that you get a dim value on both your master volume, your volume meter display, and your LCD screen, depending on what you have your dim set to in your Nova UI. You'll also see a yellow indicator on your volume. You'll also see a yellow indicator on your 0 to 100 progress bar. And if you remove that, your bar will be restored and you still have full control. The master volume and the headphones dials, as well as the volume meter and the mute and dim buttons, are available on the free version, as well as the Pro. Solo outputs and mute outputs operate with a checkbox style of triggers. So you select which outputs on your system you either want to solo or mute. So if I show you guys real fast how this solo and mute outputs work, I do indeed have checkboxes 3 and 4 on my system triggered. If I go back to my Stream Deck here, you'll see my subs are soloed. I can unsolo them. If I mute my outputs will mute. In my system, I have it set to 3-4, which are indeed my subwoofers. So, just to give you guys a little brief overview in action that it does indeed take. What these do for my system is I solo my subs, or I mute my subs when I have bass management engaged. Some people might monitor in stereo when they're in a 5.1 system. Some people might monitor the center when they're in a 5.1 system. Some people might mute the subs and the sides in a 5.1 system. And when Trinnov releases their Supernova firmware, certainly expect this plugin to be able to keep up with their updates as well. So that's all for now that I wanted to show you with these two. We'll go through more features soon enough. If you enjoy what you're seeing, please like and subscribe. Check out soniccontrolstudios.com for more information. I'm everywhere in socials, so come chat with me.